Welcome, welcome, everybody. My name is Raul. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you guys are all doing well. This is episode 14 of my podcast, the Mr. Genuine Podcast. It's a fun podcast where I just talk about all sorts of things relating to having a positive mindset, and also I just share a little bit about my personal life and a bit about myself. Also, it's a bit of promotion of myself, my own life, but above all else, this is just a video recording of the person you are seeing on your phone, on your TV, on your electric device at this very moment. Maybe this is the last episode. Who knows? I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I'm a pretty strong man, and I'm still pretty healthy. I'm still pretty young. Even though I'm an old man, I'm almost 30. I'm gonna be turning 30 this year. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm pumped and I'm more fired than ever. Alrighty, guys. As always, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick minute to knock out and to take care of any important things you have to take care of right now. I'll be recording more videos in the future. I'll be uploading this one today. I'll be uploading all sorts of stuff. I haven't been on my A game when it comes to uploading. Just been focusing on other things and spend time with my family and just being present. That's what I've been focusing on, guys. But anyways, yeah. So go ahead and take care of that, guys. I'll give you guys a quick minute. I'm sipping my coffee. I got something to do in a bit. I have something to do at 11, so I'll be heading out sooner than that. So yeah, guys. I just wanted to take like 20-30 minutes to record an episode and just get something out right now. And I have a topic idea that kind of relates to this idea of just getting it done. So, and just recording right now. Yo. So if you guys are all good, all set, we'll go ahead and dive right in. Yeah, breathe, guys, breathe. Alrighty, guys. If you guys are good, 3, 2, 1. All right, I gave you guys enough time to make sure that nothing super important is pending, because that's going to be the most important thing to talk about today, at least for this podcast and for this episode. First things first, I was talking about the Success Principles by Jack Canfield last episode and last recording. And there's lots of great wisdom in there, and there's lots of great wisdom in other books and basically in other forms of education. You can learn from people, you can learn from books, you can learn from audiobooks. There's so many ways to educate and study and learn. If you're trying to get good at something like math or whatever, basically just consume as much information. Be a sponge, right? But it's one thing going from like wanting to do something and then actually doing it. That's two different things. And that's what I want to talk about today. Let's quickly just go over that, because right now I have like 30 minutes to record this episode, to record something for YouTube, record something for TikTok, record something. And here I am. Do I really want to record? Do I really want to do this? Not really. Like, I'd much rather just be chilling, doing nothing, wasting time on my phone, doom scrolling and consuming cheap dopamine. I'm not going to lie. I'm the same as any other person on this planet. But I do things that I don't want to do because that makes me a better man. It makes me a stronger person. It makes me mentally prepared for just about anything. Mentally prepared for that, yeah, because oftentimes I do get comfortable with just the run-of-the-mill, the basic stuff, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to live a normal life. I don't want to have a regular life. So I do the things I don't want to do. Recording these episodes, being in front of the camera isn't super comfortable, isn't super easy. Being on live isn't super easy. Compared to other things, though, it is super easy. Oftentimes I have like a problem, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. All I had to do was just make $300. All I had to do was just knock out those dishes. All I had to do was just do my laundry. And it's like not even the biggest problem. For me, it's a big problem. But for a person that's like struggling with feeding their families, a family of 10, feeding a family of a homeless family out there, like those families are really going through something. And I'm always doing my best to make sure that I take advantage of my supplies. I take advantage of my time. I take advantage of what I do. And here I am. This is why I'm making these episodes, really. Of course, there's lots of people out there, lots of amazing influencers, and also there's people that also just create a lot of brain rot content, which is good too, honestly. I think it's also pretty cool. I try to look at the good in everything, but there are people out there that just want to take and not give. And so here I am trying to give something of myself, give my time up and to share a positive message. And today's episode, like I said, is going to be really short and sweet. Nothing too crazy. I do have to get going and then make more of myself, use my time properly and be of service. That's the main thing I want to talk about, but we'll get to that in a second. The first thing I want to talk about is this. Get it done. Get it done. I mentioned a couple things like laundry. I got to take care of some laundry, for example. It's a simple little thing. As soon as you get it done, as soon as you finish it, you're like, that was not that hard. Laundry was not that difficult. Yeah, going to work is not that difficult. Wanting to go to work, getting over that is probably the toughest part. And then going to work, and then you're already in the flow, already knocking out that work, and it's easy. It's fun sometimes. It's fun sometimes being in work mode. And getting it done. For example, like I told you guys earlier that I haven't really been on top of it when it comes to recording videos or making content or being on here really, but I want to make a change to that. I want to be really, really deliberate on what I do with my time, and that's one of them. I definitely want to just like record videos and upload the things I have on my phone, even if it's just a snippet of my day or a snippet of what I've been doing this last month, okay? So it's not like I'm really trying to avoid it at all, you know. I know I have to because I want to ultimately, but I have this feeling that I have to record videos. I have to upload it, and I'm not letting it get to me though. No stress at all. Life is good for me right now, and I'm not going to waste my time stressing about some things that I have to worry about in the future. Yeah, when times are good, treat them good. A wise man once told me that. He told me a lot of things, and thankfully I have great people in my life. So yeah, guys, get it done. Get it done. For me, for example, this episode, this podcast, I'm getting it done. Even if it's going to be like 15, 20 minutes, I'm getting it done. Whatever you have to do, get it done. Get her done. Excuse me. Get her done. Get it done, guys. Get it done. Because, yeah, then that will just be one less thing off your mind. It's like, all right, boom. I took care of that small little thing. Keep the ball rolling. One more win, another one. It can be small too. It's actually a great thing to look back and realize that every day that you've survived, that's a win. You didn't completely give up. You're still hanging in there. You're still doing the best you can with what you got, and that's a win. That's a win, guys. Let's not forget that. I am a very lucky man. I'm pretty lucky, and I try not to overuse my luck, but I have sometimes in the past. And I try not to rely on luck so much. I try to make my own luck. I try my best to always be at the right place at the right time, and knowing that I'm at the right place at the right time. That's also part of the challenge. That's part of the work right there. Just being able to acknowledge that, like, okay, wow, I am not on the right street. I am not with the right people. I am not where I want to be. That's kind of crazy. And there's power in being able to pull yourself out of a situation that you put yourself in. So that's a win. That's a win, guys. Drinking water in the morning. Small little micro win. We take those. Run it up. Being able to slow down with your speech. Something I do is I speak really fast and I ask like 20 questions when I'm talking. And I'm really trying my best to pronunciate, speak and project my voice without looking like a crazy person. And breathing too. And as I develop these skills, I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning, and I feel like there's more to me than just like some guy that used to do this or does X, Y, Z or is currently doing this. Yeah, guys, keep winning, keep accomplishing things, because, for example, like I told you guys, I teach guitar and I play guitar, and I always tell this to people that I come across. Like, ultimately, like, we're musicians. First of all, we're musicians, but the second of all, let's say, for example, you lose your guitar, or somebody steals your guitar, or somebody burns your house down and everything in your house is gone, plus your guitar. God forbid. Knock on wood. Where's more wood? God forbid something terrible happens. Yes, your guitar is gone, but your skills as a guitar player and your skills as a person out there who can make music is not gone. That stays with you because you did the work, because you practiced, because you did this, because you did that, and you didn't give up. You hung in there. And that's going to be the main thing about today, just being able to remember that, okay, even though it might be tough, even though I might be billions of galaxies away, and I'm one of billions of people, I'm still hanging in there. I'm still doing the best I can with what I got. I'm wearing green shirts. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm good. Actually, this is I got this shirt in North Carolina when I went with my friends. And I'm currently just going through some stuff with my family, and making sure that we're gonna prosper. Yeah, prospering. But yeah, guys, I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I really do wish for the best for you guys. Even if you guys don't watch my videos or don't know who I am, I still want to radiate that energy. Like, hey, I wish the best for you guys. And if I ever did you guys wrong, or if I ever hurt you or did anything stupid, I apologize. I can't apologize to everybody, but when I can, I will. And of course, the other side of that coin, of that double-edged sword, is basically for those who have helped me out, for those who have been there for me. Thank you so much. And it's been a lesson since the day I was born till now. I'm still learning, and I'm still doing my best to make sure that I'm presenting myself in the best way possible for my future, for myself. There's awesome like thought experiments that you guys can do that I think if you guys just took a minute to try them out, you guys might just level up right then and there in that spot. For example, there's one where you visualize yourself being this person that is always doing the right things at the right time, doesn't miss a single thing, memorizes everything, knows what to say. This person in the future is you, or not even in the future, but this person, let's say in an alternate reality, alternate universe, is you. This person is just like the best version of you. And then keep that person in mind, and then ask yourself, what will that person do in this moment? What will that person do today if he was in my shoes? Obviously he's not, because he or she is doing better and knows what to do, because they have the money, they have the resources, they have the friends, they have the family, they have the mental framework to be able to crush every obstacle and goal. And I tap into that. The second one that I heard, really cool as well, it's like being able to create an arch nemesis, or somebody in your mind that is your enemy. And your enemy is also basically identical to your best version, best self, the person that is able to just do anything because they have this thing about them. They've accomplished a certain level of things and goals and tasks to be able to have this mental attitude. And yes, your arch nemesis is always trying to beat you, always trying to one-up you. Keep this person in mind as well. That's something super cool that I found out, that I'm like, well, I try to remember that sometimes. And then I always try my best to remember that as long as I'm moving forward and doing something that I want to do on my free time, because oftentimes I'm working, I'm with my family, and that's not free time. I'm giving up my time. But when I have time like this, my free time, my free time, 30 minutes here, an hour there, I try not to waste it on my phone. I do, though. I do sometimes, not going to lie. I do sometimes waste it on my phone, on my iPad, just watching videos on YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and stream a little bit later, by the way, guys. Just going to have some videos in the back, but I'm not going to be actively speaking like this. But yeah, I also waste my time. I also tend to lean into the cheap dopamine and the easy, quick, like, all right, what's this? So that's something I acknowledge. I'm working on too, and I'm actually doing way better at it. So like, that's something that I'm gonna acknowledge right now too. I was really bad at it before. I used to always just wake up, open up my laptop, play some League of Legends, and just burn like 4 hours out of my day. And now I'm like, okay, instead of beating myself up about it and being like, wow, you're so yada yada yada, you shouldn't have done that, yada yada yada, I'm like, okay, that was fun. I got that out of my system. I don't play games like that anymore. Try my best to stay focused on my health and spend quality time with my people, the people in my life, my family. And that's a win. That's a big win right there. But yes, on your free time, do your best to become free, guys. That's what I'm trying to say with that. And then, get things done. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Oftentimes, you learn how to do it the right way with time. And that's awesome. That's awesome. So then I wish I had been told as like a young little squire. As a young squire, I wish I was told that. But anyways, with time and with the right actions and with a positive mental attitude, try your best. It's much easier to be negative. I've said that before. And it's way harder to be positive because you always want to be right, but you don't always want to be like super kind. You don't always want to be, considerate of others because oftentimes it is a burden. Why should I care about somebody else that I don't even know? Why? Is it even worth my time? But oftentimes if you do something good comes around and helps you out. But anyways, do something that you want to do for yourself and accomplish it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be perfect right off the bat. I like to record music, and oftentimes I'm listening to the music that I make. I listen to my own tracks, right? I listen to my own music, and I'm like, wow, that is ass. That is trash. But I love it. I love what I'm making. I'm enjoying this. This is my garbage. This is my hot garbage. And then of course I share it, and then I get the feedback that I get, whether it's positive or negative. But I am the first person that's listening to it and deciding, like, okay, should I send this? Should I not send this? Fuck it, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna do a full send all day. Send that shit. And oftentimes, like I look back at those moments and I'm like, dang, I'm glad I recorded that song that year. I'm glad I recorded that song last week. I'm glad I was able to work on that piece of music. I'm glad I finally got that song out of my head, and I can work on it later if I wanted to, if I can. And yeah, it's really cool. Really, really quite a blessing. So yeah, guys, get it done. Do something with your day. Do something with your life that you will be able to look back at and look at and just really think like, wow, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I was able to break out of my comfort zone and do something cool. And of course, there's going to be other people's opinions. Maybe they don't think what you're doing is cool. Maybe they don't think that you're on the right track, but that's their opinion, and they're entitled to that opinion. And whatever they do with their thoughts and their ideas, that's none of my business. I could care less. I could literally care less. And here I am now. I've learned that people, when they get old and they get, like basically when they reach like 50, 60, 70, they start to care less about what other people think. And I'm like I said, I'm going to be 30. I still kind of care about what people think. I still kind of care about looking good. I still care about like all these things. I mean, like, well, of course you should always want to look good. You should always want to present yourself in the best way possible. Look like a gazillionaire with morals and with the proper frame of mind, right? But I mean, like, to the sense of like, you don't really want to always do that for other people. You want to do that for yourself because you feel like you're worthy. You feel entitled because you've worked for that. You feel like you could talk a big talk because you've earned it. You can back it up. You're a man of strength. You're a woman of strength. You're a woman of power, a man of power, a person who can handle and who's capable of doing great things. Then you can feel a little bit more entitled. But even then, that's just what I say. But yeah, it all starts with just getting the idea out of your head and doing it, accomplishing it, doing something, even if it's not right the first time. Just do it, guys. I promise it'll be worth it. I promise. And yeah, guys, go from not done to done. Like, or from the mindset of like, dude, I don't want to do this. I'm done with this. To going back and doing it and then getting done with it, being done with it. I'm done. Finished it. Accomplished. And it feels so good, guys. It feels so good. And then you get better over time, of course. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys have been watching and are still here with me, like and subscribe, share the videos, share the content. This is on my Mr. Genuine podcast channel, but I also have other channels. I do music and I like to record videos, and it's something I do on my fun free time. I don't know what's going to come of all this. I don't know what's going to happen, but above all else, like no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay. I'm so blessed. I have people in my life. I have people who want to talk to me. I have people who care about me. I have people who are thinking about me. I have people who need me. And that's a great feeling. Of course, like I said, I'd much rather just be by myself in my room, laying down, doing nothing. But that's not a life worth living. That is not a life really, truly worth living. At least in my opinion. You know, people could truly believe that they're okay with just doing nothing, but as the time goes by and as you realize, like, what did I accomplish today? Was I hanging in there, or am I gone? These are tough questions to ask, guys. No matter what you're doing, because the way you do anything is the way you do everything. If you're just not really putting in that effort, it's going to show. And there's always that person out there that's always going the extra mile. There's always somebody out there that wants to accomplish great things because they're not satisfied with what they've been given. So they're going to work and they're going to grind and hustle until they get what they want. That's how it's always been done. People have been fighting and going to war for some of the simple, basic necessities and needs, and that's how it's always been. Now we're not out here, of course, like, you know, hunting the same prey, doing the same things. We've reached the point in society where we're like, we have so many options. We're so free and able to do whatever we want. At least for me here in the United States. My parents, like I said, were both Mexican. My dad was an illegal immigrant, and that is something that I'm like always thinking about. I'm like, damn, my father he's quite an amazing man. My mother, she not perfect at all, but she knew what she wanted. She wanted 3 boys, and she got 3 boys. She wanted to make sure that she gave us a good education and good upbringing. I was reminded that I didn't really come from the streets, but after a certain point in my life, I was like down bad. I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have all these things, and I didn't have a lot of access to a lot of things. And yeah, but I'm not the kind of person that wants a pity party. I definitely don't want that, guys. I don't even care about other people's pity parties, because I'm honestly trying to just like bring the best out of people and show the best that I have every day, and truly listen to people. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for today's episode. Short and sweet, 25-minute episode, 24-minute. Get it done. Get it done, guys. Come on. It's really up to you guys. It's like, do you want to learn that song on the guitar or not? Do you want to start that business or not? Do you want to link up with your friends or not? Do you want to get big and strong and fit or not? Black and white. Just make it binary, guys. It's really not that serious. Like, you don't have to do all these things. And of course, the last thing I'm going to say is know yourself. Know who you are. Know who you wish to be and who you're becoming. Because I love telling the story of like these 2 twins. They have a father who is an alcoholic, an absolute loser. One son, or let's say one of the kids, boy or girl, right? One of the kids ends up growing up to be just like the father, an alcoholic, wastes his life, kills his own future and dreams, becomes a loser as well. And the other kid sees the father, the loser, the drunk, the person that didn't really have all these sort of resources, and does different. They choose to step away and break that sort of like mentality and build something new. And I love this story of the two kids that just like completely go 2 different pathways. Twins, for example, born the same day, couple seconds apart, couple minutes apart, but completely choose 2 different trajectories in life. So that's you guys. That's like, you guys choose what you want to do. I'm not going to be on here telling you guys what to do, because that's not my job. Plus, who the fuck am I to tell you guys what to do? I'm wasting my time and energy telling you guys exactly what to do. Now, if you guys want advice and want my suggestions, of course I will give it to you guys. Of course. But of course, keep in mind that no matter what I say, no matter how I say it in these videos, even in person, it's not going to change your life right away. You're going to have to make those little small micro habit changes, all those little things every day yourselves. And then I promise you, if you guys want good and if you think about doing great things and thinking about nothing but your dreams and your visions and helping people that deserve it, of course, then great things will happen. If you think about nothing, you become nothing, basically. And I know most of you guys who watch my videos and most of you guys sticking around on my lives want a lot of things. And there's nothing wrong with wanting things. In fact, I encourage you guys, as a challenge for today's video, to go out there and ask what you want. Tell people what you want. Tell the world what you want. What is it that you want? What is it? I mean, I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking. I'm not a rhetorical question. What do you want? What do you guys want? Is there something you guys want from me? Are there any things you guys want more from me? Figure it out, guys. That's homework. That is your homework, if you will. It's a challenge. I remember the first time I really went out there and I was deliberately asking people, hey, I want to know if it's okay for me to do this. Hey, I want to know if it's okay for. I want to know why this is happening. I want to know where I can get this. I want to know why you're not doing this. I want to know who I am. I want to know where I'm going. I want to know a lot of things. And I want to know why I want to know, basically. Anyways, you can get into that rabbit hole later. Thanks, guys, for watching. I think that's about it for today's episode. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I do podcast episodes every single week, and I do my best to be on here and just stream and go live. So, I mean, tap in, and if not, don't stress at all. Again, I know you guys are all busy people, so the more time you guys spend away from my videos, the better, of course, because ultimately that tells me you guys are being productive and hopefully doing the things you have to do for yourselves and your families. So I will never be like, what the hell? Where did that person go? What the hell? Never. Thank you for watching, guys. If you got to this point, again, like and subscribe, share the video if you find this stuff and this kind of content useful. If not, no worries. We're still good. I'm good. Thanks again, guys. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll see you guys in the next live. I'll see you guys in the next video. I do appreciate you guys. All right, I'm out of here. Have a great day.